The Iowa women's basketball team knocked off NC State on Friday to advance to the Elite Eight. They'll take on #1 overall seed Baylor tonight in Greensboro, North Carolina, and the Hawks are ready for that challenge.
Obviously, we know Baylor is the heavy favorite, but hey, it's April Fool's Day tomorrow, right? So we're going to just go after it and do our best. Again, we know we have things stacked against us, but it only takes once. It only takes once, and maybe that once will be tomorrow. And I know my team won't back down to anybody.
We match up well against them. We know that they're obviously the overall #1 seed, but I'm really happy that we're in their bracket, and it's going to be a challenge, but I think we're all ready for it.
It's clear that Iowa knows what lies ahead of them facing Baylor today, but the Bears are getting some heat on Twitter for how they kind of seem annoyed at the press conference when asked how they'll match up against Megan Gustafson.
It's just going to be two great post players playing their game. Well, with my lack of mobility, maybe her trying to get around me will be the biggest issue. I'm just going to try to move my feet and stay with her. I mean, we're both lefties, so we'll see.
Kalani almost seems like tongue-in-cheek when she talks about her lack of mobility. How has she improved in that over the years?
Well, tell me who you with. Where are you from?
Excuse me?
Identify yourself.
David Newton, ESPN.com.
Well, David, you wrote that she plays small at times, I think. So she hasn't shrunk. She's still 6'7". I don't know what you mean by mobility. She's not a perimeter player. Gustafson's not a perimeter player. Kalani had to guard Anigwe, who averaged a double-double for Cal, who was on pace to have tons of double-doubles. So that kid's pretty athletic. Kalani guarded her. So I'm not sure where this mobility problem people keep bringing up comes from.
Even though Baylor's responses seemed a little heated at their press conference, Iowa still knows how much it would mean to get past the 14-point favorite and make it to the Final Four.
Just be awesome. Keep putting the University of Iowa on the map and showing people who we are and what we can do. Utmost respect for Baylor. They're an awesome, great team, but it'd be really cool to knock off the overall 1 seed. We all got our sights on it. We're all, focused on that game and ready to do that, but we're just going to go out there and play basketball the best that we know how and hopefully come out with the win. But yeah, it would obviously mean a lot. We want to keep going. We want to keep playing, and we want to get this team and our coaches to the Final Four.
It's every kid's dream to play in the Final Four, right? I mean, we are 40 minutes away from every kid's dream. If you're a basketball player, you want to play in the Final Four. I don't have to worry about them being hungry at this point.
Hawks and Bears are scheduled to tip tonight at 6 p.m. Please go out and watch that one. But now let's head for some action around the diamond. About a week removed from getting swept at Indiana, the Hawkeyes bounced back to beat Bradley in a midweek contest, then got out the brooms to sweep 23rd-ranked Illinois this weekend. Grant Judkins tossed 7 innings, earning 5 strikeouts, including this one here. And Hawkeye closer Grant Leonard battled his way to his 6th save for a little cold weather magic at the Banks.
Yeah, I'm just really happy with how our guys responded to that and how we trained during the week. Our effort all 3 days was tremendous. Grant gave us a great start today and a great chance to win. The offense struggled some, didn't do a whole lot with only like 4 hits today, but Austin Martin had a big one and then took advantage of a freebie and was able to hold on, but just super happy with how our guys fought.
While the baseball team was on the right end of the sweep, the Hawkeye softball team was on the wrong end. Against Northwestern Wildcats, the Hawkeyes were blanked 3-0 and outscored 17-2 at home.
And this team, you see little improvements every single day. Offensively, they were getting the ball, making some adjustments. We just weren't able to get the key hit. We had bases loaded in that situation, just couldn't get the key hit. When we're looking at the opposite side of defensively, our outfielders look solid right now. We've been working hard to make sure that they're doing their job, and our offense just needs a little bit of work. So we go back to work on Tuesday. We leave on Wednesday to head up to northern Iowa, and then we're back on the road this weekend. So we'll clean it up a little bit on Tuesday and get back to work.
Just as Coach said, the Hawks travel to Cedar Falls this Wednesday to take on the UNI Panthers. Well, that's going to do it for me in the sports studio. But tune in tomorrow for a recap on Iowa's Elite Eight matchup against Baylor. Noah and Susanna, back to you guys at the desk.